Hello and welcome to my YouTube channel. This is Beverly Holloway, also known as the Inspirational Life Guru. And I want to welcome you to Inspirational Life and Wellness. For those of you that may be catching me for the first time, I am a spiritual teacher, spiritual wellness practitioner, transition coach, on a mission to inspire as many of you as I possibly can towards discovering your divine purpose. I act as a catalyst to help get people jump started and moving in the right direction. It is also my passion to help people navigate their way through life changes and transitions. So today I am actually here to do the Sacred Travelers reading for the month of August. This is going to be for my fire signs of Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. So I'm actually going to be using the Sacred Traveler deck by Denise Lynn. These messages that are going to come forth today, they may resonate with you, they may not. If they don't resonate with you, then that just means they're not for you, okay? That just means they're for someone else. So, what else do I want to say? Now, the way that I do my readings may not be what you're used to. And so I'm very different, very unique, very peculiar even. So I don't try and be like anyone else because I don't have to. Because I have a divine assignment that is especially for me, especially for those, excuse me, while I dismiss this notification. I was going to be getting on a live on Instagram. Anyway, so this is more important for right now. However, again, the way that I do my readings may not be the norm of what you're used to seeing here on YouTube. But I am for someone, okay? It may not be for you. But hey, I hope it is. I believe that if you're here, then it's meant for you to be here. I'm asking that you will please like and share this video with those you know. Give me a thumbs up. I'm trying to get up to 1,000 subscribers so that I can start doing lives here each week. And I don't know what I'm going to call it. I think I'm going to call it Inspirational Life Chats, and here on YouTube. So I follow Behati Life. That's Jessica Wiggins. I love her Astro Chats. If you have not connected with her, I encourage you to do so. She is awesome. She's an astrologer. She's not your average. She's very different and unique, okay? She has been studying astrology for years, and I've been following her now for over a year. I absolutely love and adore her, okay? And she knows her shit. So if you want to stay abreast on what's happening, I encourage you to follow her. That's Behati space life, okay? She's here on YouTube. You can catch her on Instagram. You can catch her on Facebook. But if you want to stay abreast on what's happening out here as it relates to how the stars are aligned and the planets are aligned, the planets are aligned, and what's happening up above and how it affects us down here, it would be worth your while to follow her, okay? So I'm giving her a little plug today. However, hopefully in the future you'll be following me as I do my live cast here on YouTube, and I am going to call it the Inspirational Life Chat, okay, each and every week. So be sure and like and subscribe and share, all right? So anyway, excuse me while I take a sip of my tea. I am going to do a little plug here, right? For a couple of my businesses that I have before I get started. Number one, I'm also a paparazzi consultant. So any of the jewelry that you see me wearing on the videos, like these beautiful earrings I have on now, if you want to support me by supporting my business, it is a Native American owned business. I am Native American, and hey, Native American lives matter as well. right? So anyway, if you want to support me, you can always go to and get you some beautiful $5 accessories. You can also join my team. I have a great vision for helping young women between the ages of 18 and perhaps 24, 25 that may be living with their moms, with their parents. I am more about building a team and mentoring young girls that may be pregnant, they may be living at home with their parents. I want to empower them to be their own boss. I'm looking for sponsors that will sponsor them by purchasing their $99 kit to get them started in the business. So that's my goal with Paparazzi. My goal with Paparazzi isn't trying to sell you on anything. However, if you desire to have another stream of income like myself, I would love to have you on my team regardless of your age. But anyway, you can get beautiful accessories like this. I also have a line, it's called the Z Collection. Those items are actually $24. They're a little more heavier weight. They're those statement pieces, okay, that you'll want to add to your collection. So you can always go to Beverly's Bling Collection, www.Beverly's Bling Collection, and pick you up some accessories. All right, join my team or message me via email, or you can message me on Instagram under the Inspirational Life Guru. That's my page there. Or you can message me on Messenger on Facebook on my personal page, Beverly Holloway, or Inspirational Life Guru, if you're interested in maybe sponsoring someone into the business. All right. So with that being said, I also another one of my streams of income is I sell sacred herbs. Now today I am drinking my attunement tea. I have partnered with a friend of mine in Arizona, and anyway, she harvests her own herbs, right? There in the Sonoran Desert of Arizona. And some of her things, like her blue lotus flower, she gets from Thailand. So anyway, if for those of you that this isn't for weed smokers, now I have organic rose petals that are smokable. I love them. Okay, I'm addicted to the rose. All right, and the blue lotus flower, you can get them as whole flowers. You can put them in your wine, let them soak in wine for those of you that love wine. And blue lotus, if you follow me on Instagram and follow me on Facebook, you'll have more access to information as to what the lotus flower actually does. And once I get a little more savvy where I can post the links and stuff, in the comments or here on YouTube, then I will, okay? I'll get my assistant to do it, okay? Her name is Brooke. She helps me out, okay? She's the brain of this operation, really. Well, I'm the genius. She's the brain. She helps me. We work together. In other words, you know what I'm saying? So she's more tech savvy. So anyway, if you're interested in sacred herbs, this particular tea that I'm actually drinking today is it's called attunement. This is for let me see, I'm going to read it to you and then we'll get started on the reading. It's a ritual herbal tea for emotional balance. Okay, now you will have to message me and I can shoot you a link where you can see all of her products. Her name is Andrea. However, do not order from that link, that site. Order from me, screenshot whatever it is, items that you want, and I will figure out the cost and everything and place the order for you. That's how it works. So anyway, developing daily rituals that support attunement to our own physical, emotional, and spiritual needs has the ability to transform our human experience, connecting holistically with our highest self. With the plants as our ally, can surely support peaceful harmony and mood stability. So I love this. Okay, so I'm drinking that this morning. I am also, so let me know if you guys are interested. Drop a comment or something like that and we'll connect. For those of you that love herbs. Now I have smokable herbs. Some of them are in bud form. Some of them are pre-rolled. Just all different kinds of juiciness, right? I have candles, access to candles. Minnie here is trying to get my attention. Okay, do not put a hole in the leggings. All right, so anyway, smokable herbs that come in bud form, pre-rolled. Oh my God, what else? Pipes, like amethyst pipes. Let's see, I said candles. What else? There's just so much shit, okay? But each and every week I'll kind of share some things with you, or, you know, each and every month or whatever. So another thing that I love that I add with my tea is the Puka brand. Now, they're not paying me. They're not paying me, but they should be, because I actually love this tea. I don't promote anything that I don't love myself, and I love myself some Puka tea. So I am drinking the Love Organic Heartwarming Touch of Rose, Chamomile, and Lavender. Now, what I love about Puka is they have messages on the back, right? So it says, I love you. I'm loving myself. I am loving myself, and you should love yourself too. But on the back it says, made simply with flowers, this is an offering of love. Give yourself up to a cup of care where roses, lavender, chamomile, and fair wild elderflowers and lime flowers will enrich your every sip. A delicate way to spread a little love every blessed and beautiful day. And Puka tea uses the highest grade of organic herbs, each one blending our herbal wisdom with delicious flavors to help you lead a fairer, happier life. Okay, so Puka brand tea, I love that. They have all different kinds. Cleansing kind. What are some of my other favorites? I have the turmeric. But anyway, that's enough for that, okay, because they're not paying me for this. So let's get down to the reading, the Sacred Traveler reading. Now, I want to read. Now, I do refer to my guidebook occasionally, well, most of the time, because I believe, I love giving honor and reverence to the author of the decks that I use, okay, because I believe that the messages are divine. I'm telling you, they're priceless, okay, and you're getting your readings for free. If you want to book, excuse me, if you want to book a personal session with me, you can email me, and I'm going to spell it QUEQUILE 2020 at Gmail. That's Quaquely 2020 at Gmail. Quaquely is Native American for Beverly. All right. So, with that being said, I do refer to the guidebooks because I believe that these messages are divine. I believe that they were inspired, given to the author. They were inspired by the divine, these messages. And so I don't just stare at cards and try and figure out what the hell they mean, or, you know, whatever. Okay. If I get something else other than what it says on the front of the card, then hey, I'll share it. But if not, then I will refer to the guidebook. And I still refer to the guidebook because it has even more richness to it and adds to your reading. So these are the messages that are coming forth today. I think this is the 7th of August. Okay, this is for August. And it's interesting because I have gone ahead and shuffled the cards and pulled. I've meditated on your energy, Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. Oh, and I love me some Sagittarius. I love me some Aries. My mom and dad are Aries, and my son is a Leo, strong-willed. Okay, haven't talked to him about 6 years, but that's his daddy's fault. But nevertheless, I am praying for his safe return where he belongs. I just lended him or loaned him to his dad for a while. Nevertheless, I'm not even going to go there. So now, the messages that came forth today for you all fire signs is very interesting because the reading that I did last night was for my earth signs, okay? And 2 of the cards for the earth signs are here on the table now for you fire signs, okay? So we're going to see where this goes. Hey, you might want to check out the earth sign video that I uploaded, okay, last night, or wee hours in the morning rather. Hey, you might get more from it because the 2 cards that they had, you have here. Now, the first card. Now, first of all, let us get centered. I want you to just take a moment and let's just breathe, okay, shall we? Deep breath in and release. And another deep breath in and release. And then again, one more deep breath in and release. Now let's just take a moment and just be still. Let's be in the moment, being mindful of where we are right now. And we are opening up our ears, our spiritual ears, as well as our physical ears, to really hear what the spirit of the divine, the cosmos, the universe has to say. Okay? Here we go. So, the first card that popped out of the deck was that, and I hope we don't get interrupted, but hey, we may. We'll roll with it. Is that of fogged in. Fogged in. Now, this particular card is all about going slow and taking your time. Going slow. Many? No. It's all about going slow. It's about being fogged in. Now, the fact that we have been in quarantine, well, we've been out of quarantine, and now we're going into lockdown because we never should have been out there in the first place. Let me not get started so early. Let me calm down. I don't want to get in my ego, in the flesh, but I am human. We never should have been going back to the plantations of America anyway, going back to work. But hey, everybody, instead of staying quarantined, everybody wanted to go back to work. They wanted to go to the beach. They wanted to go fill their gut at the restaurants. And now, look what happened. And we are going to have another round. It's already begun of more deaths, unfortunately. And I'm not saying that lightly. I just had two friends, two of my sisters on social media post that they had loved ones that passed away. Either yesterday, today, or whenever. So, I know that, especially the spiritual community, it is said that COVID is an illusion. That we can't believe anything that we hear or see on the media. Well, I know that we shouldn't believe everything that we see and take it all as the gospel. Okay? However, my assignment, because I am a spiritual teacher, spiritual wellness practitioner, it is my assignment, my duty. This is just me. I'm not talking about everybody else, but it is my assignment to stay abreast on what's happening and rightfully discern what is true and what is false. The bottom line is COVID is real. It is a virus. It is killing people because it's affecting people that I know, and I know they're not lying. However, sometimes I question the numbers because where are all these bodies? They don't ever show that. Maybe it may be a little bit too much, but hell, they always want a story, right? So you would think that if it was all these, however many hundreds of thousands or millions of people that are dying or whatever, I don't know what the number is, okay? I haven't watched the news all week. So I don't know. But where are the bodies? Seemed like we would see something about some mass burial site or something. I don't know. I saw one video in the beginning of all of this back in March about a place where there was some bodies, right? I mean, I wish I could just chill, but you know, I gotta keep the girls down because they like to have attention. But anywho, I need to get a better chair. But nevertheless, it's real. So, with that being said, we have been quarantined. We were quarantined. We wanted to go out. For you fire signs. Now, as I was pulling this card, I sensed that this was for those of you that may be Aries. You're feeling stuck. I'm just sensing maybe in a relationship. You're feeling fogged in. Perhaps you've been in quarantine, you've been obeying, you've been staying in, right? Let me put my legs down. And hell, you're sick of that person that you living with. You've been home with her too long. And you about ready to bounce. This came forth too for the earth signs. Some of you just ready to bounce. You're just ready to leave. because that person's gotten on your damn nerves. But Spirit wants you to just go slow and take your time. Go slow, take your time. Don't be ready to rush into divorce, okay? Or breaking off that relationship. Just be still and know that God is God. All right? But some of you stuck home with your damn kids and family, and they're getting on your damn nerves. You see here, they're on the boat. Look at them. All them damn people on that boat. And they fogged in too. Just like a plane, that's circling around until they can land. And you wonder, when we going to land? But you can't land because of the fog. I've been there on a trip to Florida. That's why I never love flying into Florida. Because you always get stuck. But some of you are feeling stuck. Stuck in a relationship, stuck on a job, or whatever. Okay? You figure it out. They ain't for me. I'm just telling you what I'm sensing. But you feeling fogged in. You're at a standstill. You ready to move forward, and it ain't time yet. So you just need to sit your ass down. Be still. Excuse my French. So that's basically what this means. I don't even think I need to go to the guidebook today. That's basically what it is. Now, the second card that came forth was also one that was pulled for the earth signs. Go ahead over to the earth sign sacred traveler reading, and you might want to check that out because I really went in deep, okay, on that. The second card message is that of crossing bridges. Now yours, for you fire signs, came up upright, but for the earth signs it came up reversed, which means some of them been burning bridges. But anyway, that's none of my business. But for those of you, now I sense this was for Leos, okay? It could be for Aries, could be Sagittarius. Could be for all y'all. But the bottom line is you are at a crossroads and you're about to cross a bridge in your life. Now, perhaps maybe you have sensed that you need to make amends, because this message is all about it's time for healing, connecting, mending, and releasing. So some of you have made the decision that you want to apologize to someone because you were an asshole. Excuse me. Okay? Some of you may be wanting to apologize and you realize you didn't do anything. But you want to take the high road and try and mend some relationships. Now, some of you are crossing a bridge even internally with your own self, and you realize that your shit has been stinking and you need to get your shit together. You've been acting a fool, basically. Why? Because you've been fogged in. You've been stuck with some people that you don't want to be stuck with, and you're sick of their shit. That's what I'm just sensing. Excuse my French. But you're at a crossroads. You're ready to make some changes. You're ready to move forward. However, slow your roll. Go slow, and take your time. Even when it comes to crossing this bridge in your life, okay? Just sit with it a moment so that you don't go busting up there saying some shit you don't need to say, basically. Now, you got everything working for you. You got everything. You got the sun. You got the stars. You got the lantern. You got the light, in other words, backing you up in this decision that you're making. But you're going to cross some bridges, even in your own personal life, where there's some healing that needs to take place. You need to connect with your inner child, like I told the earth signs. Connect with your... Let me show you. I don't even have it out here, but today I brought me a bottle of RC Cola. I was connected with my inner child. Didn't plan on it, but I just had a taste for Coke, and I didn't want to go spend $1.99 for a 16-ounce Coke from the hood store, the Asian store in the hood, country hood, because they wanted $1.99. But I had a taste for Coke, so I asked the man, do you have anything for $1? And he said, oh, yes, back there, the RC Cola. So that's what I got. And then after I got it, I'm like, damn, I used to love these as a kid when I was a teenager. But connecting with your inner child, you need to pull away. You need to meditate while you fogged in. You might as well do something while you fogged in, while you at a standstill. You might as well connect with your inner child. Cross that bridge, honey. You may not want to talk about this shit with anybody else. Get to a park, like I told earth signs. Go to a park. Sit out in nature. Get in your car and connect with your inner child if you need to cry, weep, scream, or whatever. But there's some shit that took place in your past. I'm not saying it lightly. Some real shit, dark, shit, okay? The doo-doo kind that happened in your life that somebody may have done to you. And they, like I told the earth signs, they may not even be on this earth anymore. The people that hurt you, abused you, that touched you in a way they should not have touched you. Like the man that touched me in the truck when I was about 6 years old and I got lost. I had no recollection of it that he actually molested me. But I can remember all the way back until I was 3 or 4. So how come I couldn't remember what happened in that truck when I got lost from my cousins? Because they pissed me off when I was 6 years old, and I went running my little tail ahead of them and got lost. And the man picked me up on the side of the road and drove me around, and I was out of town, didn't have no address. But through prayer and fasting, Spirit revealed to me that yes, I was molested. Why the hell he didn't call the police, I don't know. That's what I always wondered. The bottom line is some of you need to connect with your inner child so that you can heal yourself from your past, so that you can move on, cross this bridge in your life so that you can live a harmonious life with other people. Because for some of you, I'm sensing that because of shit that happened in your past, you can't even get along with people. You don't even get along with people. Because of what happened in your past, you have a hard time communicating with people, loving people, accepting people. There's people that want to love you, but you're acting unlovable. You're standoffish maybe, and you don't want to be around them. I don't know. That's just what I'm sensing. But it's all about crossing bridges, healing, connecting, and mending. I don't even need to go to the guidebook. Now, the last card oracle message that came forth, we're almost at 30 minutes. Good, because I want to keep these at 30. The next message oracle is discovering truth. I am all about truth. Every time I hear that word truth, I'm like, yes, that's me. Discovering truth. You stand in the light of truth. See, this is for me, and I'm a Cancer, but I am going to read the guidebook after I get off of here. I may read it to you. This is all about discovering the truth. Now, some of you are in a relationship and there's some shit going on behind the scenes that you need to know about. Probably there's some shit that you've been thinking is going on, like I did in my marriage, and you just been hush-hush about it because you ain't for sure. But your gut, your intuition is not going to lie. The motherfucker is cheating. Excuse my French. Cheating. Sleeping around. See, even the cicadas are agreeing. You hear them? Those little insects that fly around with the big old wings. They're saying the same damn thing. Look it up, what they mean when they be making all that damn noise. Well, I don't want to say damn, because there's a spiritual message in it. I looked it up. I don't have time to teach you here. You can follow my social media and find it. Listen to them.